another nice big platform there now.
And you can hook it up like so. Awesome. And you can start affixing things to it, like the little wind turbine and the little generator that you had on one side. So that they're not just floating, like freestanding anymore. There you go. That is actually rather awesome.
Much better. Much neater and nicer.
There you go. Yeah.
But yeah, I won't flatten too much more until I can get the align mod and really properly flatten it out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's a good upgrade to my base, I feel.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Really.
Now, the next question that is in terms of getting the solar array up somewhere nice.
Yeah.
You would either... Well, there's two ways you can do it. One, you can lower the walls of the crater. You can literally dig out all of the soil. Or you can make a long line of platforms or like small generators so that you can use them like extenders up onto the top.
That's...
What
I thought it might actually go on there, but it doesn't.
That's because you picked up a platform. It's on a platform.
Oh.
That hurt my brain.
The wind turbine doesn't do anything either, though.
No. Probably doesn't have nearly enough area here. Almost out of carbon, though.
We need to make some more of that.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to pop some carbon on the side and see if that gets automatically pulled into the generator. But yeah, I need some more organics, basically. I'll set them to start.
I've got a full soil thing.
Yeah, it pulls them straight away. So basically, if you made a medium storage, and you put them, well, honestly, yeah, if you made medium storage like you've got on this, on the smelting area, on this place, and maybe had 2 medium generators on it, and so you had 2 medium storage on the wings, 2 medium generators in the middle, and just filled the medium storages with either organics or carbon, then your base would just power up as it needed power. That's actually pretty cool. That's super cool. How much for a storage? 2 resin,
probably.
So it's not a problem. In fact, it's going to be super easy, kind of trivial to make actually, if we make it with the centrifuge.
Can we make resin in the soil centrifuge as well?
Compound resin, graphite, quartz. I'm not sure if you can make many other things.
It's actually a really handy thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because then suddenly you can just stay at your base doing things rather than...
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, you definitely need more storages. I'm liking this moon base.
Yeah, you've got a really awesome
liking
little base, honestly. It's fantastic. It's so much more functional than mine. Right, let's go for resin then.
Deidre was always saying earlier on, quite a while back actually. I think she might have popped off now, but she's saying that she's excited to see us at TwitchCon.
Oh, I know.
I guess she must be popping over. That's awesome.
That is actually fantastic, yeah. It's going to be a long way for her. Mind you, Budrozella is from Germany, is she not?
Yes.
Yeah, so that might actually be quite a nice trip because she gets to go home and see her friends and things. And, well, I mean, her home now is in America, but it'd be nice to head back and see family and friends. So I'll get... Since we're, using the solid centrifuge, may as well cut down the crater's bankments while doing it. Need the soil.
That's what I was thinking. So
at that point, if you're going to be doing that with the solid centrifuge, there's actually no reason to worry about building up. Because you'll just gradually expand out the...
Yeah, there won't be,
wall.
like, massive walls in the way eventually.
Dunk. Dunk.
Oh dear. Could do with my tethers coming over here, actually. Didn't even think about that.
There you go. Alright. Oh! Oh!
What?
You haven't moved your base isn't the thing that's producing your oxygen, your shuttle is.
Yeah.
Right, that makes a lot of sense. You can actually move it onto your base if you want.
Oh, right, the actual oxygen generator
Yeah,
from
and then
the,
your base is the point where all your tethers will connect to. Like, for example, if I do this, dunk, there you go. Now your whole base will act as a tether for you.
Oh, that's handy.
I didn't realize I hadn't spotted it. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you for spotting it.
Some more carbon.
So much easier just to cut down this stuff than to be trying to hunt and find organics and stuff. Oh.
Alright, let me make some
So
beacons. There we go, one. So I've still got to find my way back, which is going to be a bit of a potch, I'll be honest.
Aw, are you making a soil centrifuge for your thing?
I'm going to take the materials back with me to do it.
Yeah. I should make a tractor of my own, shouldn't I, really?
It is seriously good, yes. Like, crazy, crazy useful.
That will be my next thing to do, then. I will terraform the whole planet.
There you go. Gonna start making some medium storages for you. 2 should do. And that'll allow you to put all the carbon onto the generator platform.
Awesome. I'm gonna start working on making like a properly aligned base. So I need to make an alignment mod, don't I, for my gun?
Would definitely be useful, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see about that then. Is that from the small printer?
No, that's from your personal one.
Oh, right, that's even better.
I guess it's not this
Alignment mod.
Need zinc, so satellite
Zinc.
material. You have one of those. I'll pop it into the furnace for you. Actually, you've got zinc there anyway.
Yeah, awesome.
There we go. And with this, you will have... If you just transfer all the carbon onto the storages around the generator, then it'll just automatically fill up. There we are. Like that.
Cool.
And it'll just pull them when needed. I don't think it turns off when it's not needed, though. So, you know, bear that in mind. It may kind of be wasted in a way. But... actually, yeah, that's a good call. Let's,
Okay, so Aavak, how does the alignment mod work? Is it if I press control, it will align now? Or?
As far as I'm aware, but you've got to watch the like the face on the alignment mod will tell you what it's aligning to. So if it's a flat square, it's aligning along the curve of the planet, and if it's a vertical square, it's aligning out like at a 90-degree angle from the planet. I don't think it has fine control like that. It doesn't work the way that the other alignment mod works, and I'm still trying to work it out.
What do you press? Is it control still?
Yeah, because otherwise you don't see the square. Like, you're looking at the square. Is the square vertical or
right. So
horizontal?
that made a... Okay, cool.
That is now perfectly aligned to the planet's curve.
Nice. That's what we need.
There we go.
Hey Mick, thank you for the donation. So that is another $10 towards my TwitchCon goal. Nearly a year. Oh, and a resub as well. 11 months. That is, you are one of the longest subscribed people, I think. I think the people that subscribed right at the very start of me doing stuff are now 11 months old. Means I've been streaming, like, seriously for nearly a year.
That's quite an achievement, actually. I didn't realise it had
Yeah.
almost been a year since you know, started streaming, you know,
Yeah.
properly. There's another large platform. Up to you where you want to put that one, though. I'm afraid, though,
Okay.
at this point, I'm going to need to take my solar panel back and head
No,
on
that's
out.
fine. You go for it.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh. What happened there?
Because with that, I think it is time for me to head out and try to get back to my base. Is there anything else I can do before I leave for you? Is there anything else you wanted?
No, I'm just gonna carry on working.
Hi. Alright, I've got 3 tungsten,
I've got
3
so many bits
aluminium,
of
some quartz, you know,
stuff
just in
in the
case,
sky.
and a mod. Right, off I go. If I can. Oh no, you. Ah, Sheila's trying to sneakily keep me here forever. On to you, Sheila. Okay, I'm free.
By the time you come back, this will all be properly fixed up.
Radio. Already looks pretty awesome to me. Though, be aware your tether line leading out of the crater is balked right now, and I'm not sure what has balked it, but probably when... It was probably just connected to the shuttle, rather
Yeah.
than anything else, and I've changed now the point of connection, so that's my bad, actually. You know what?
That's fine.
Walking away saying, oh yeah, I've broken your stuff, my bad. No! That is the way of the scallywag. Do I have tethers? I do. Fairly certain. Bump. This should fix it. Donk. There we are. All fixed.
Ah, well done.
Up I go. Right. Okay. No, I have no idea which way I need to go in, really. I think... How did I jump in? I'm fairly certain I came at the base from this direction, actually. Not, obviously, over these cliffs. Henceforth known as the Cliffs of Insanity. Definitely not in that crater. Epic flips achieved. That was fantastic. Never again will there be a more
Been doing
epic flip.
epic flips.
Yep. With 2 tractor trailers. That makes them significantly more epic. But,
Nice.
no, I'm on my way back now. Whee. Right. Now, more or less, I'm just going to kind of drive and hope that eventually I see my own beacon. That is the way of this. Oh dear.
Good.
Oh dear. Backwards, 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 backwards. Ah, safe. Survived. Hooray. Continuing on. There's the beacon. Glorious. So yeah, I can see where I need to be now. Come on. No. Drive the chan. Cling to the walls. Ah. Okay, fine. Some flips are just too epic. Come on.
Right, they are.
There we go. Nope. Oh. Ah. Yes. Crack the Chan is very, very thirsty for power. There we go. Right, onwards. There we are. Solar power is back. There we go. Okay, now. I'm sort of far enough away that I think dropping a beacon here would be a wise move. And change color. That'll be an orange beacon. My beacon is red. Shelab's is green. And the way between our locations is now orange. I hope. This could be a different location. Oh, thank you so much, Sweet Orange Bunny. That's very kind of you. I reiterate my thought of Tractor-chan having a clumsy character archetype. Yeah. Yeah, I think Tractor-chan is kind of lovably clumsy. Tries really, really hard. But almost always just like bumps into things. Come on. Come on. Let's go. I think this is a different one.
A lot of stuff here that's going to need to move, I guess.
I was
again
drawn over here. I promise. No, wait, no. Hang on a second. Huh. No, I do think this is the right one. Is it not? No, this is a different one. Drat, okay. Well, we found a second one then. Well, we're going on an adventure then. Tally ho!
Whoa! I was like sliding everywhere. That was crazy.
Is that the first time you've done a slide?
No,
Oh, okay.
but like it's the first time I've done one in my base.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh, I'm so sorry, Tractor-chan. Unintentional barrel roll, although it's still a barrel roll, so win. Oh, this is hard.
Oh, hang on, can I still move all of that?
Need that power, really bad. Come on, up. Yes. Wait a second. That wind turbine is working as if it is a normal working wind turbine. I think there are shenanigans afoot here. Maybe there's only like air on the map. Well, actually, that would make a lot of sense when you think about it. If there was only... Because we've seen that there are definitely wind currents. It's just we're on a planet that shouldn't have an atmosphere. But maybe there's just... It's not much of one, and this tiny bit of wind is available, but only if you're at high altitude. That would kind of make sense. Kind of, sort of, maybe. I'm going to drop down another beacon. Funny feeling that I'm going somewhere wrong. Oh, come on. Oh, fine. Tractor-chan wants to go and explore the caves. We're not going to, but Tractor-chan wants to. I feel it's only fair to acknowledge the desire that will never be met. Tractor-chan is not going into the cave. Not on this trip anyway. Maybe later. We get home, and I build myself a centrifuge, then I will take Tractor-chan on a journey to the caves. But before then, no. Thankfully, this planet is rather small. Ah, no! Tractor-chan trying to sneakily take me into the caves. Thankfully, the planet is small. So, I'm reasonably certain if I'm just heading in roughly the same direction, I will eventually find what I need. Wait here for a second. There we go. Whoop. I really do wish I'd had Quartz with me to lay down a trail of beacons before I left, but alas. The main thing is to try and find another one of the beacons in the sky. Sort of the lights from the teleporters. That said, maybe I should have just parked at that one and tried to activate her at least. Well, probably far enough away to drop another beacon, but I'm not really sure. Laying a trail of breadcrumbs with beacons not really tenable. I'd need too many beacons to do it. Oh, there we go. There's something. Okay, well, in that case then, since there is something over there, I'll drop another beacon. But it doesn't really work if you have to go so far out of range of the next one before you drop one that you can't see it, because then you've got no point of reference. You can't make a line. But maybe we've lucked into it. I don't know how many of these things are on this planet, but... Why? Don't make me have to get out and modify it.
Tractor-chan is being a bit of a pain.
Ah, it's not Tractor-chan, really. It's the planet.
I see.
I'm being a bit unfair by blaming Tractor-chan. I am just a little sad that Tractor-chan is not better at dealing with the unruly planet. Ah. Now, this one may be the one that I need to link up to my base. Never know. Yes, it is. Aha! I found you. Perfect. Okay, now I know the direction I need to go in. It's this away. If Tractor-chan can get up over the hill. There we go. Oof. There we are. There's my beacon. I was just a little bit off. Okay. I've got a better idea now. Hooray! Epic journey was epic. And it is more epic because I didn't die in it. That's always a really good sign. If you don't die on your epic adventure, then maybe your epic adventure could have stood to be a bit more epic. But on the plus side, you know, you didn't die. Small victories again. There we go. We are home.
Ooh, well done.
I'm super happy with this. And, I mean... Base Sama is probably a little bit surprised to see Tractor-chan show up with an extra trailer and 2 battery headlights. But here we are. All right, go ahead. Start researching that, please. There we go. No, please continue. Oh, wait. Poop. I didn't realize that's how that works. Oh well. Learn something. Right. This one can be popped in there then. But if you cancel research, it seems that the research is simply deleted. Thankfully, that happened on something that wasn't really important. All things said and done. Okay.
Kind of getting there with this alignment mod now.
Right, so I've got aluminium, I've got tungsten. The aluminium is the main thing I want because I want the solar centrifuge. Actually, you know what? Why am I doing that? Why don't I just lift the whole thing? Yeah, that's a bit easier. So you, I'm gonna power up the base for now. There we go. And for the time being, the batteries can go on the base too. There. Okay. Right, now, solar centrifuge, aluminium and compound is what I need. So 1 aluminium.
Change the terrain tool keeps randomly changing to the high up one.
I'm sorry. Go and grab me some
no
compound.
Power. Oh no.
Where's the nearest
Give me power.
Is it over here? I think it might have been actually. Or maybe I'd mined it all out already. Yeah, I had. Okay. I need to go and get myself some compound. And then I can build the solar centrifuge. Then when I've got that, I no longer have to get myself compound or resin, actually.
Ugh, that's so nice, isn't it?
Yeah. It will be a good time. That's a decent slide.
And I think we're kind of getting to the point now where we might need to go to another planet to make new stuff. I don't know.
Well, I mean...
What other new stuff can we make with our wolframite?
Yeah, the wolframite is important for a number of things, but... yeah, I mean...
Some more research points as well. There's some researchy things down in those
I
caves.
strongly suspect that the idea is to activate all of these beacons on every planet, so... That's my guess, anyway. Oh, that's fantastic. I can see the direction I need to go in for your base now. That is awesome. As it happens, it seems that the original alien artifact that I was trying to activate... I call them alien artifacts, I don't know. Maybe they're not. But the artifact that I was trying to activate was not the direction I needed to go for you. It happened to work out in the end, but no, the beacon trail that I laid is actually in a different direction, leading back to your base.
I think for me, to do any mining, I need to take the alignment mod off, don't I?
Yeah, like fine lining, absolutely. Okay, I'm dropping her on the floor. That's it.
Oh no. I make one tiny little mistake and I try and like fix it, and I end up just with a worse than.
Yeah, that happens. Don't worry, you'll get past it. It is super frustrating though, but don't let it dishearten you. It will happen a lot, unfortunately. There we go. Right. Once I've built my solar centrifuge and a platform to put it on, I think I will probably go on a brief break to get myself some drinks. As a heads up. There you go.
I'm enjoying making this platform, but like I say I am, but then it all goes wrong.
I'm not sure actually.
I'm enjoying this, but I'm actually not.
Yeah. Right, I've got to wait for a little bit of solar power now. Come on, sunlight. I need you.
Back to my frame of reference now. That's good.
Yeah. I'm imagining the solar centrifuge has to go on a platform much like the smelting furnace, so that's going to be a thing that's happening. Fair enough. Medium generator. Tungsten and aluminium. There we go. Yep. Aluminium. Tungsten. Please make me one. Alright. Then I am going to need a large platform. That's going to require resin. I'm not going to have it for a little bit. I'll pop that there. The smelting furnace can come off. Medium generating can go. Oh, does this only require one slot? Really? Oh, no, it's packed. That's fine. There you go. Medium Jenny. Just for the time being, can live there. Turn on. There we go. We have now set up the base. Oh, fantastic. Happy days. Need resin. Let's drop that off. Okay. Off I go. Actually, may as well start.
This is so annoying.
What's wrong?
I just keep making like mountains out instead of like flattening, and then I end up with like bits in the middle of the air that I have to get rid of, and then that ruins the terrain. And
I was literally just removing parts that were just floating in the middle of the air myself. There we go. Let's do all of this. Come down. Where does the sun actually come from? That direction, okay. I'll flatten that in the future as a priority, but I'll just finish what I'm doing over here. And then I'm going to start slowly pulling down the rim of this crater so that I can get a decent amount of sunlight. There we go. I think that's all of it set up.
Namtical, thank you very much for the subscription with Amazon Prime.
Begin. Actually, while that's going on, I'll go ahead and flatten this area a little bit more. Well, not flatten, but you know. So how's everyone feeling in chat today? Are you enjoying the stream so far? Have many of you actually playing this yourselves, by the way? So I know a lot of people picked it up when I first covered it. Have many of you had a chance to go back to it? And if so, have you played it multiplayer? And what is your opinion on the single player game versus the multiplayer?
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Leafin is being hateful.
Ethan.
Alright. We need more positive energy from you. There we go. So much glorious rising. So much. Go. Yoink. Perfect. I think I'd rather compound now, actually.
Okay, we are getting there. Is there going to be planet core diving? I don't know.
Woof. That's a big ask. Maybe. Let's continue cutting things down. Trimming this mountain a bit. Oh, I can.
You won't even recognize this place when you come back next time.
You enjoying playing with the leveling tool?
Yeah.
It does make a huge difference, doesn't it?
Absolutely. Ah, nearly got this
power.
little bit of
Oh, no.
mountain down.
I need power. Ah, poop. No power. Sad times. My Jenny's run out of power as well. Super sad times. Oh no, wait. I'm apparently generating a little tiny bit of power myself. Enough to get by. Oh, and there's the solar. Yay! So after this, I'm going to need loads of organic so that I never run out of my generator power. Thank you so much for telling me the color coding on the canisters, though. Oh, that is making my life a lot easier.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, massively so. Medium storage needs 2 resin. Okay. Now I need to hook this up over here somewhere. Thinking probably somewhere like this. Let's see about popping this right about there. Oh no, I've got to go the other way. There are arrows on the platforms, but have you noticed those, Sheila?
No.
Like little red arrows on a platform, like a large platform.
Oh, yes, I see.
Yeah, that means the power exiting that one point is one way. So if you were to
right.
pop that, like have power leading out of that arrow, and you had a solar panel on whatever was connected to it, that power would not go back along that line. It's quite an important one to keep in mind as you're designing things.
Yeah.
With a bit of effort, you can just get around it, but it is something that's worth remaining aware of.
Yeah, that you might have accidentally hooked something up to one-way power, and that might be not why it's not working or something.
Exactly. I want organics.
If you point the camera down, you won't make mountains. Okay, cool.
Yep.
I'm not going to make any mountains at the moment because I've got the align mod off, but when I do start again.
Right, I am thinking that getting another large platform, so I can have 2 medium generators on it at all times running, would be a pretty solid idea. Oops, that's not like that. Out of the way, cable plug. Yeah, having the soil extractor is so incredibly useful, oh my lord.
It's really useful, but I've run out of power now, and so I can't run it. I need to make more solar now, I think, so that I can get the base a bit more like stable for power.
Yeah.
Because you lent me a solar generator, but I think there's only one left now, or is there? Yeah, there's one tiny little one.
Yeah, I brought that over
like,
from,
the whole base.
I think, the structure I explored. If you had one before, then there is 2 there somewhere in the base, because I brought one. So if you went up there with one.
Well, yeah, there's a small one that I had up to start with.
Yeah, you should have 2 of those now.
Maybe there is somewhere.
I managed to find a second battery as well while I was out exploring, which is quite useful.
Oh, cool.
I need some towers. But what I'll do is, as soon as I've got...
Oh, hang on. No, I do have power. No, I'm being silly, I think.
What's wrong?
Did I not turn it on or something? Yeah, I didn't turn it on properly. That's all it was. Once it's made me some organics, I'll stick them into the generators, and then I'll be good.
Oh, interesting. I can't flatten for some reason.
Oh yeah, I found my second one. Yeah, it's over here.
Anyone in chat know why my terrain tool refuses to flatten now that I've attached the... Oh, no soil. Ha 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 ha. Right. Yes. Thank you, Leon. I'm so oblivious sometimes. How does this happen? Thank you. Let's fill this up if I can. For some reason I can't slide her around when I've got this terrain mod attached. It just will flatten it straight down and that's it. I can't move the mouse. I'm starting to learn a little bit more about how the mods interact with things, but it is definitely a bit... It could do with a little bit more explaining within game, I think. Oh, come back. Yep. No power. Wop wop. That is one side effect of the mods I've got on my tools. Oh, now I can slide around. So yeah, there's definitely an effect of those mods in combination that mean I can't slide it like normal. Very interesting. Yep, power is on. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit though. I've got 1 carbon though. There we go. I'll keep us going for a bit. Resin next, so go back to resin. It's off. And go. Oh, so useful. Oh my lord. But I should be able to get 2 medium jennies there in time. And then basically my base won't be without power at night.
That will be very, very useful. I like how this is going, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I do. I'm finally starting to get like a nice flat surface to put everything on and making it a lot easier. I know it took a long time, but...
Okay. Yes, the alignment tool will dig straight down perpendicular to the planet's gravity. Okay. Thank you very much, Leon. Super useful knowledge. One medium generator is nowhere near enough to power all this. I need the 2 solars as well, basically.
So how do we make glass then? Let's have a look at this.
Glass, let's make
that
quartz,
seems...
probably.
Oh right, okay. I think I saw some quartz in the cave.
Start. Go. Alright, this is actually pretty cool now. All my batteries are set up, so I'm going to turn this one off. In fact, I'm going to turn that one off. I'm going to let the base run on solar and battery power only. I'm going to need more organics very soon, though. What I might end up doing is instead of having storage for like on every single location, I may have a storage that can be used as output. But for example, if I was creating a bunch of organics on my soil centrifuge, the platform that it dumped those organics onto, I'd just lift that entire storage up and drop it on the smelters platform, and so it would pull straight from there. It would be a lot more efficient, I think. Make sure that this fills up the power instead of drains it. Okay, we don't need that anymore. I think that's fine. That one's fine as well. There we go. I am super happy with the base, as is. Super duper happy. Thank you so much for the help with getting the laterite and wolframite, Yonder. That was an immense
Oh, not a
help.
problem. Yeah, not a problem at all. Soil centrifuge is good.
Yes, it is.
I need to get some more soil. Let's get my empty canisters.
Move this stuff around, just actually get it on storage. I may want to just build a platform just so I can have actual storage for like a finished product sort of thing. But I'm pretty chuffed with that actually. Ooh, that's not. Oh yes, I've at some point moved these around and they became unconnected.
Oh, Jalen, thank you very much. 100 bits for me. Thank you very much.
Dunk. Found it. Right, I want
Now
large
I've got more
platform.
power. This is good.
Well, a landing pad maybe. I could build a landing pad. No, I need to. Well, actually, ooh. I'd need to get one more aluminum, but I can make ceramic because you can make clay. Well, I think there's clay on the moon anyway.
And thank you very much for the follow, Raspberry Raptor.
Well, I'll only need 2 resin, so might as well. There we go. That'll be another platform for my.
Some of the like planets and stuff that go up in the sky. There's this crazy purple planet thing. It's going so fast.
I know some of them are crazy.
It's like wee. I'm like, how does that go so fast?
Right. Let's pull this down just a little bit, and then I want to flatten.
Ramelet, thank you for the follow. I forgot what the word follow was then.
Oof, definitely
Always good to
sign that we need
remember
a
words.
tea break. What do you think, chat? Tea break time?
Tea break time.
Also bio break time, you know, because that's be real.
We don't have any cookies.
Oh, I mean, look, it's TwitchCon or cookies. You can't have both.
Okay. I can't have cookies and TwitchCon.
I mean, I don't know, can you?
Oh. Maybe there'll be cookies at TwitchCon.
That seems like a reasonable expectation.
There were donuts at the last. Well, there's a mega donut. It fed about 5 people. A donut I had, remember?
Yes, I do remember that. I think that was less TwitchCon and that was more American, really. I'm going to be honest on that one. I think that was just the type of confection that you're going to find in America. The crazy, gigantic, like world-spanning donuts.
They were quite expensive, but then they did feed about 5 different people. I think that, you know, I kind of was like, I don't want this donut. Does anyone want a bit? And then anyone else want a bit? And
Yep. Pretty
it was
much.
huge.
It was gigantic. Food prices, and I mean, again, yeah, it was a little bit expensive, but it wasn't 5 regular donuts expensive.
No. Maybe in Greg's.
Oh, yeah, that's Greg's though. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Right. Okay, so I think it's about time for a tea break. So
Yes, and then I'm going to be making more generators.